Hey guys, it's Tricia Carr. I have new exciting things going on with my Mystic Arts Academy. You can now subscribe to receive all of the live monthly content for about a third of the investment of a single class. Included are at least one downloadable guided meditation per month, 2 live events ranging from classes, channeled messages, group readings, intuitive development guidance, Q&A sessions, and tons of community. You'll also have access to a private Facebook community for fellowship and support, and this space is kept super sacred and high vibrational. Your subscription gives you access to the whole library of classes and live events, which are on a vast array of topics. All events are offered online by Zoom video call, and many are also offered live in person at my studio here in Los Angeles. Subscribing to the Mystic Arts Academy is also a way for you to support the Charmed Life podcast and engage on a deeper level. I'm offering the subscription at a super low rate of $22 a month. Joining now locks in this rate for as long as you're subscribed. Click on the description of this episode or go to my website, triciacarcharm.com, and click on Mystic Arts Academy. I look forward to connecting. Well, hello everyone. It is Tricia Carr. Welcome to this mini episode of Charmed Life, and we are at phase 17. I think it is. Must be phase 17. I didn't even check before I hit record. We are fully in the full moon, fully in the full moon, and I don't know about you, but there have been some kind of intense energies the last, 24 hours, I would say. I have to actually confess something. If you listened to yesterday's episode, if I sounded kind of weird to you, like I had some crazy thing going on with just my nose. And I'm mentioning this not for TMI's sake, but because this is a part of the energy. So all of a sudden, my nose just exploded like I had some kind of crazy, allergic reaction. I don't have allergies, I don't have histamine, seasonal allergies. Now, what I am in Southern California, it's our fire season, so we've been having crazy fires. So I think the air quality was really poor. But all of that, the air quality being poor and the fires and everything from my little ecosystem here, I think is also indicative of the intense energies. But see, it's not just me, because there are other people I've talked to over the last 24 hours who've had really wild things happening in the physical body, and emotional things happening, and then it just seems to have kind of reached a pitch and then mellowed out. Really, I say 24, but it seemed to be even more condensed in a 12-hour period. So I had this crazy thing go. I couldn't even breathe, and as I was going to bed last night, I just did some self-hypnosis. I just induced myself, gave myself the really direct positive suggestions about how it was healing. This is something that hypnosis is really magical. People can do hypnoamnesia, meaning that they can't hypnoanesthesia. People that are actually allergic to anesthesia, and they just can't have it, but they need to have surgery. And so a hypnotherapist can actually keep them induced so that they can have full-on surgeries. So I've been able to do this a few times where I actually I induce myself either away from some kind of physical reaction I'm having, out of some pain, and then other times just when I'm having challenging sleep, like when I've traveled, to really induce myself into it. And so, that begs the question, why don't I do it all the time? I don't know. Sometimes you just don't commit, even though something is good for you, whatever. So I did that, and as I was giving myself those, I had myself induced and was giving myself those suggestions, it just totally cleared up. So, again, TMI, but clear as a whistle. It's wild. But in addition to that, we are, like I say, in the full moon energy. It actually happened, the full moon got at exactly 100% about 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. And the other people I connected with today, for example, I actually was interviewed for Positive Head podcast. It's a podcast hosted by a lovely person named Brandon Beecham, who was on Charmed Life a few episodes ago. And so check it out. If you haven't checked out Positive Head, he has daily episodes like I do now. And my episode comes out on November 13th, I think it is, of 2019. So check it out. He also has this really cool late night style talk show program with musical guests and everything that he's releasing in 2020. So keep your eye out on what's going on with Brandon and Positive Head Podcast. And he had some crazy things happen to him. Physical injuries out of the blue, and then this morning woke up and was like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually able to do this day because of all the challenges that I went through over the last 12 hours. And same thing for me. Now, I think that we have some really powerful ascension energies that we're welcoming in. As I said, yes, the full moon, yes, the 1111 gateway portal, whatever you call it, and we're still in Mercury retrograde, and just in general. And again, if you are listening to this episode sometime outside of this absolute time that I am recording this, and this is making sense to you, you can have your own little microcosmic thing going on, bringing in your own ascension energies. And so when we do bring in more soul light, when we bring in ascension energies, then it outseats other stuff. Well, pardon me, I didn't turn off the beep bops in the room. We'll just get through it. So if you are welcoming in that new energy, then you will be outseating dense energy, essentially. And so that's why things can show up. We're never not human, even though we are becoming more and more ourselves, our spiritual selves. And it does get better, and it gets really easier, generally speaking. And we even hit plateaus and new heights, but we still are human, and we will still be doing the human thing as long as we're doing the human thing. Now, on the other hand, if you aren't experiencing wild symptoms, physical or emotional turmoil, or it's witnessing it around you or something like that, that also doesn't mean that you aren't welcoming in ascension energies. It just means for you that you probably are the one who is anchoring and holding space at this time. And thank goodness that every time we have new deluges of powerful ascension energies, that it's not every single light worker, consciousness seeker, spiritual seeker. Not every single one of us has to have the upheaval. Some of us are there to hold space. And that has to do with the alignments probably of our specific talents, our individuation, maybe our numerological and astrological charts. I think all of that, all of the nuances are in play there. So if you got a break on this one, Mazel tov, I'm really happy for you. And mine's not really that bad at all because I got to experience this crazy wild healing. Well, I wanted to share with you that the ascension energies are well underway, and it's very exciting. There's all kinds of new things that are happening, and again, the way that we access that is here and now. Everything is here for you. So here, friend, is your manifestation, and I thank you for it. Thank you for manifesting what you have manifested, and be in the state of grace, the state of faith, meaning that this pleasant space that I am in, where I accept the creation, the co-creation, and the creation that I own as a co-owner of the universe, and everything that is there and not there is there for me, is there for you. And if something is uncomfortable or challenging, well, it's just feedback. Allowing it to be just feedback puts you in that neutral position, puts you in the observer position, puts you in the master position. And that's what you are. And that's what you are. And that's why it is alignment when you accept it. So powerful energy still. We'll have this new moon, why do I keep saying that? We'll have this full moon, exciting energy, this really comfortable, full harvest energy for, another day or so. And we'll still have that 11:11 energy for another day or so, or anytime you see 11:11, that is your call from the universe. And that is your congratulations from the universe. But I encourage you to do something special for yourself, not a but. And I encourage you to do something very special for yourself, to allow your authentic inner voice to come up and speak to you. And that authentic inner voice comes from the heart, may come from your solar plexus. It does not come from the head. And that authentic inner voice only tells you how magical you are, how lovely you are. And when it bubbles up, when you're able to put to rest that critical voice and allow the authentic inner voice, it is the watcher, it is the seer. It really is your body communicating to you, and your body as the earth. And so it is your mother Gaia communicating to you and telling you how perfectly lovely you are and how powerful you are and how well-intentioned you are, and how talented you are. And all of these things are true, and how abundant you are, and how you are given even more abundance when you are in the awareness and the appreciation of the abundance that you are, and that you are the abundance of the universe. You are the universe loving. You are the earth being her abundance. These are all the things that you are. And being able to be in that both humble and great position is your position in this universe. Thank you so much for your co-creation. Keep shining. Keep shining your reflection of our beautiful central sun. Keep being in alignment with our lovely moon energy. Keep accepting the guidance of spirit. Keep accepting the guidance of your heart. And I will check in with you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I love you, whoever you are. Hey everyone, it's Tricia Carr. I'm really excited because it is the time of the year for me to offer my Animal Communication Comprehensive Program live online. Whether you are interested in the profession or if you would like to connect more deeply with your own animal family members, having an understanding of this form of telepathy will enhance your life and all of your other intuitive gifts. About once per year, I offer this program live, and that time is now. It is starting in December of 2019, and this particular live program has some bonus time added in. So the way this program works is it is delivered live online, and we also have a private study group of a beautiful community of like-hearted animal and nature lovers. Go ahead and check it out. The link is in the description, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for your love of animals, for your love of our planet, and for shining your light on our beautiful world.